Hello. It's been a little more than a week, and I'm sorry, but I've been going to bed a little bit earlier in the past few days, so I haven't been able to stay up when I wanted to sleep. And yeah, today's Halloween, and it's really exciting. I only decided like 3 or 4 days ago that I wanted to dress up, so I got this dress that I've got like a high waistline. I'm pointing to my waist right now, you can't see, I just realized. And it's really poofy, and it has like a ribbon at the waist, and the top wasn't really anything. So I went to the thrift store, and I got this really, the top looked kind of antique, I guess people still might wear those kinds of things. It was a nightgown. It had poofy sleeves, and it was like a soft baby pink. It had some lace trim and buttons down the front at the top. It was really soft looking, long poofy sleeves. And so I cut it off, and I, with the help of my boyfriend's mom, cut it to right where the waistline was on my dress, right below my chest, and stitched it into place. And I was a doll. And that's why my hair is in a little pigtail with some black. Oh god, mirror images. Lacy black that I found at the thrift store. And I had the creepiest makeup. I did white under here, and then I lined it underneath, and then I stuck on eyelashes, and I stuck eyelashes here, and I glued down my eyebrows, and then I drew on higher up here with some brown, and I still got some blush on it here. You can see all my lovely acne scarring. And I had this pinned down. I guess I'll stick a picture. Is there a way to try and put a picture on the channel? I don't know. And I had a little tiny, just a lipstick right here. So it always looked like I was going. And so I kept some pictures, and whenever someone would walk past, I'd just look at them. Even though you couldn't, even if I was normal, it looked like I was doing that. But I would just... creepy when we were waiting across the street, because we went trick-or-treating, of course. When we were waiting across the street, I would look at the cars going past. It was well, I mean, you're driving past, so I've got nothing to do, so. Just being all creepy. That didn't translate well. I'm just staring at a stationary object moving my head. I realize that now. I'm sorry. But I went with my boyfriend's sister, and she was a burlesque dancer, which was cool. She had a wig. It was so cold out there. She was really cold. And then Lara Croft from Tomb Raider, and Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. And people recognized them more than anyone said anything about my costume, and nobody said anything about the burlesque dancers. So, because characters are the way to go if you want recognition. I was told, I don't quite remember, there's a Doctor Who episode with a doll, with a bunch of dolls in it, and when we were going on the way to the trick-or-treating, and as I came out of this really spooky, they had these people in masks and dark cloaks racing around the lawn. One guy had crutches, so he could gallop his way through the lawn, and then when we went out, they were all sitting really still, and they would just move really suddenly, and there was tons of people, and you just didn't see them all, so they would move, and it would freak you out. It was the best. There was 12 just people that would just hide around the lawn. And as we were coming out, this one guy was like, "Have you seen Doctor Who?" to his friend, and I was like, "Yes." He recognized that I was a doll, and it reminded, I just felt successful that somebody said something about my costume, because nobody else did. Before that, we went to Panera in our costumes, and we were just we're the only ones. We were going to go to Chipotle, but they were packed, so you were the only ones in costume, but that's cool, because we're cool. And then we came back, and we traded candy. And I didn't trade much because I love candy, so I just kept all the candy I got. And I've eaten half of it. Not even close. I've eaten 5/5 of it. but it's been a lot, and it's enough. The roof of my mouth is now really raw from just like lollipops, and not even just lollipops, anything that I ate, just like rub the roof of my mouth off. And we talked a lot, and I like talking, so I'm in a talking mood, so I'm doing this now. And then I finished watching Paranormal Activity 3, which I was watching earlier. I got really excited, but then I had to stop because I was doing my makeup, and I didn't know how long it would take to glue my eyebrows out. And, really anticlimactic, I think. I didn't like the ending at all. I was getting all pumped for something cool, and it didn't make any sense. Maybe I didn't get all of the plot things, but I didn't think it was a plot movie. And the grandma at the end, I don't know. Sorry, I'm watching American Horror Story, and I don't watch this, and the woman didn't have any legs, and she was screaming, and it doesn't seem like an interesting show to me. How about coming to a close now? Hello. And I think I made a new friend, one of the girls, Captain Severdeen. There's some things that I can say that, like, I'm really picky lately. I don't really have friends. And when I meet people, I don't take them like, would I want to be their friend? Or wouldn't I? I take them more like, well, that's something strange about them. Oh, they tend to do that too. Yeah. And it's not good or bad, but, we tend to recognize that people all have kind of, like, qualities that aren't the best. And it used to be, like, if you were classified as themselves, like, I want to be friends with them. The bad things I didn't care about, but now they're kind of like, they're there for everyone. So, she's got some of those, but she was nice, and I talked to her a lot, and she had a lot to say, and at times we were talking over each other, but some people are friends because they just mesh, and if I can talk to her, then I guess it's meshing. Granted, I used to have a friend that I was friends with because she laughed at everything I said, and that didn't work out very well. It just took 3 years to fall apart. 4 years, maybe. We're not friends anymore at all, so maybe making friends with her isn't the best idea, but I don't care. We'll just go with it. But yeah, friends. And I think I've run out of things to talk about. The corn maze was okay. It was really scary because I get scared easily. Like I jump and I run away from things a lot. They had this one statue. It looked like this big bat thing, and he looked like he was fake, like an animatronic. And one of my friends was like dancing at everything because they had this, when we walked in, they had like a dance studio. And so he danced crazily, and he was a big hit, even though he was not a good dancer, because he was so funny and free. And so he danced through the corn maze, and he started dancing in front of this statue thing. And he turned his back to it and was dancing to us, and the statue gets off of his perch, comes up behind, and just looms up behind. And he turned around, and it was so funny. That was like the only thing. They had a hayride that was pretty good. They would like reach in with the wagon and grab us, which I didn't really like, but I guess it adds to, I don't like to be scared, but I like feeling scared because it adds to the experience. And work's going well, I guess. I missed a staff meeting, but the manager doesn't seem too mad anymore. He was, but he's okay because I'm adorable. Who could resist? Old coworker's back in town, so I've got some thoughts mulling about her because she's such an interesting person to think about. It's been a good week. I wouldn't say anything happened that was like fantastic. It's not been the greatest week of my life, but I liked it. I wouldn't have changed it. It's been good.
The following program is related
yeah, I guess,
sexual situations, violence, and
I should go to bed soon. Oh, about that French girl thing, I haven't been doing too good about that because so much effort to be together all the time. Oh my gosh, scream. To be put together all the time and to like worry about the impressions I'm making, seduction, and I read something that said that like you have to make the person feel like they are seductive, and if they're not attractive or seductive, even more reason to make them feel seductive, and to make them feel seductive, you yourself have to be put together, and it seems so much effort to be put together and pretend like someone's really interesting and sexy when they're not, or you don't care, or even if they were, you don't feel like it. It's so hard. French people have it hard. So, I guess it'll be a continual thing that I'll keep working on. And I work all the weekend nights, so I should go to bed, but I probably won't. I'll probably stay on the internet and have this screaming as background sound for a little bit longer. And good night, all viewers that care or don't care. Thank you. Bye. Happy Halloween.